Hello, welcome back. It is Monday, March the 25th, 2024. Today I actually did not take a trade, but I will show you guys my thought process, and basically just what I was going through at the time. Anyways, let's get into it. On the daily chart, you see we have a fair value gap on both the ES and the NQ. Um, that being here from 52.93 and a half all the way down to 52.44 and three quarters. So that's the gap that I was looking the gap that I'm looking at on the daily chart for ES, while on Nasdaq you would have 18,250 no 18,526 and three quarters. Let me get that straight. And then the low of that gap is 18,289 and a quarter. Anyways, let's go down into a lower time frame, hourly. So this gap here, I'm gonna just make a box. Hold on, cause yeah, my bad. That one there on NQ and this one here on ES. Bro, there's a whole bunch of stuff popping up on my computer. Hold on. Anyways, bro, this hourly fair value gap here and the one on NQ, those are what I was looking for. Technically, I was looking for kind of more towards the middle, that midpoint right there. So I was looking to enter here. As you can see, we never actually reached back down into this gap, even as of now. So I will just be watching how price acts when it reaches this point, the high end, and more so the midpoint, because yeah, I want to see if price gives us, some signals that it's going to be bullish, or if we're going to crash through that into one of these gaps down here possibly, or even be targeting these lows, this low and this low. So with it being a Monday, I'm just going to watch and see basically. Anyways, down into a 15-minute chart, we had this lower low here while we made a higher low on ES. That's actually what I was looking at. Then I was deciding that I would like to trade NQ over ES because look at this movement to the upside and created a beautiful little gap. I know. Hold on. Before I go into saying what I was gonna say, let me put a box around this gap too, because people on the internet weird. So yeah. So as I was saying, I was primarily focused on NQ today. The reason I didn't take a trade here when it reached down to the middle of this gap, which is the actual time frame gap, I guess you would say, the gap on this specific time frame, that's the one that I was looking for. The reason I didn't take this trade right here is because I have other responsibilities outside of just trading, so I wasn't able to at the moment. So I was just waiting for it to see if it would reach back down into there at a later time in the day, and it did not. So I did not take a trade. With that being said, we'll go down into this 5 minute and I'll show you guys this is the actual specific gap that I was waiting for. Boom. As you can see, we never went back down into it. So as I said on the hourly chart, I will say again here, I'm just going to wait until tomorrow morning after consumer confidence and see what price does then. Might take a trade, might not. Might talk to you guys tomorrow, maybe the day after. But until then, yeah, This is it. That was fun. Good night.